say Halloween may be giving those winged mammals a little bit of a bad rap.
Amy Wray is a PhD candidate from the University of Wisconsin. She is here today to talk about her research on bats and why the world would actually be a scarier place without them. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I think we all have this preconceived notion that bats are scary. They're creepy. We associate them with Halloween, but they're actually really helpful for our ecosystem, right?
Right. So a lot of people think that bats are sort of scary, but actually, I think they're actually really cute. They're kind of like, yeah, they're
Cute,
kind of
maybe.
Some people may disagree.
Right, right. Well, I think, yeah, like flying foxes are kind of a gateway bat. They look sort of like puppies. They're really cute. But bats are really important. They provide a lot of pest control services. They pollinate important plants, and they disperse seeds in a lot of different forests. So they're really, really important for the ecosystem.
So you were just in Mexico studying bats, which is really cool. It's amazing that your studies took you there. But can you talk a little bit about the difference of, going to a place like Mexico and studying and the importance of them here in Wisconsin and what kind of bats we're seeing around here?
Sure. So in Wisconsin, we have 8 bat species, where Mexico has about 138 species.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
No wonder you went down there. It wasn't just a vacation, right?
Yeah. So, and one of the species they have is the bat that pollinates the agave plant that tequila comes from. So anyone who loves to drink tequila, we wouldn't have that without the bats. So
You hear that, parents? There you go.
In Wisconsin, all the bats that we have eat insects, so they go around flying at night, and especially in the summer when there are a lot of agricultural pests that are out, the bats go around eating all kinds of bugs that want to bite us and eat different crop plants, and so they do a lot of these important things that we don't even see because they're flying around at night and just eating up to half their body weight in insects every single night.
That's what we like to hear. No mosquitoes for us.
Yeah.
How is the Wisconsin population of bats doing? I know they've faced some diseases in the past.
Right, so there is a fungal disease called white nose syndrome.
Yes.
That was found in Wisconsin in 2014. So last year we saw some declines, and this year in the summer there were really, really dramatic declines. So this has kind of been the first year where it's been really, really noticeable that a lot of the bats on the landscape have been gone. So it's really, really sad. And so white nose affects bats that hibernate, but there's also bats that migrate, and those can be affected by wind turbines. So there's sort of these two things that are affecting almost every species that's here in Wisconsin.
Is there anything we can do about that, or?
Some of the important things are spreading the word that bats are good for the ecosystem is a big thing. Staying out of caves and mines where bats are hibernating so we don't disturb them while they're sleeping. And people can also do things like planting native gardens so that can help attract the bugs that the bats like to eat too, and that can help make sure they get enough energy so they can try and survive through the winter.
And that'll get the kids used to them too, and then they're not afraid of them. There you go.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Well, thanks for joining us on this Bat Awareness Halloween Day.
Unofficial.
Right, yeah, it is National Bat Week is this week over Halloween,
Perfect.
so it's a really good time to think about bats and how important they are.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks again.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Good luck for your studies, too.
Yes.
Really interesting. All right, 5:44 right now, and Madison police aren't super worried about vampires, maybe bats or witches flying around tonight, but they are worried about kids breaking into your car and garage while you're out in the neighborhood.
And there's a push around the state.